Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. A very slow day. I mean, some altcoins moved nicely. Bitcoin did also move, but still nothing too exciting today. We have had that reaction to the support area. So it was still a good decision to still continue to focus on that yellow wave count higher, which is our short-term bullish scenario. It's still not fully confirmed, but it's starting to look increasingly promising. It needs one more wave up, Bitcoin here in wave C, so that Bitcoin can form actually 5 waves, possibly towards the 100% extension level, all the way up to 161.8 extension level. So we're talking here about the area between 38,260 and 40,900. These are 4 levels to watch here that you see on the screen: the 100% extension, the 1.236, 1.38, and 1.618. They are all relevant for this C wave of wave 3. At least, they are levels to watch, as the C wave goes higher in wave 3. It is important to keep this wave count alive, that the key level of 36,260 stays alive. Okay, we do not want to break below that level. If we do, then this wave count will likely falter and fall apart, and we are still able then to reset the wave 4 lower. So the yellow wave count assumes we get one more extension in that larger degree wave 1 that we've been talking about for many weeks. But if the current potential wave 5 of 1 breaks down, then we can reset the wave 4. It just means that the wave 4 likely never finished. So there are 2 ways how that yellow wave count can unfold. Looking interesting still. As I mentioned before, the yellow wave count wasn't invalidated, even though we had a very deep wave B. It's okay, B waves do that sometimes, but they did not lead, or that B wave, the B wave, which was very low, did not lead to invalidation. So let's see. I mean, essentially what Bitcoin now needs to do, it's not out of the woods yet. It needs to break above this ascending trend line, plus the previous swing high is very important. Here we talk about 37,770 and 37,980, so basically 38K. And then we can get into this region here. Bear in mind, tomorrow the stock market in the US is closed. I mean, Bitcoin and cryptos, they have decoupled to a degree from the stock market. Still, though, you will have less traders tomorrow, also during US stock market hours, because the stock market is closed. Typically one of the most active trading hours in the day, or I think that's the first 2 or 3 hours after US stock market opening, are typically the hours of the day, also in crypto, with the highest volume. So we might not see too much action tomorrow, but we'll see. I mean, there's Thanksgiving, obviously, so that is why the stock market is closed on Friday. Also, very reduced hours in the stock market. So I'm just saying, right? I'm not, I don't try to predict. We are not gonna do anything here, but it just means historically, typically, when that's the case, we might not see much movement. I'm just, just saying. Also, what we can do is adding a bit of a trend line here, a small trend line. You can see that needs to break next, right? That needs to break next, this trend line there. Take that one out, the ascending one. But we've got a bit of a, you could even argue maybe it's even some kind of a triangle here, which has developed. But I think the levels are very clear. I mean, the target for wave C of 3 is clear. I just gave you a key level, a support level to watch. And we also have a very nice, you could say triangle. It's a bit of a strange, it's not a nice triangle. It looks very ugly, but there is at least a pattern we can watch as well. And if we break below that key level at 36,260, then it is likely that we are going to visit the white target box down there. This is the ideal target for the white third wave, which assumes that, again, that will only be a count I'm primarily following if we break below that key level. But in this white wave count, we had an A wave down, a B wave up, and then this was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you can already see the problem. This move up here is so high, so it looks very strange if I'm counting that. If I count that as a 1, 2, I mean, what is this? Is that another one too? Way too high. So it's yeah, it's getting a little bit strange. Actually, that did overshoot the previous one, didn't it? Yeah, it made a new high. So what could it be? I mean, it would have to be a very weird 1 and then A, B, C in wave 2, and now the 3 starts. It doesn't change the levels, but yeah, it looks very strange. So, you know, it's not the best price action there, really. It's very choppy, very sloppy, typical crypto price action. Lots of up and down. So far, the support levels did hold. The door for open or for higher prices is still open. And I don't think there is much more to add. I think nothing changed on the daily time frame. We've been talking about that in the last few days extensively. Support levels are clear. Scenarios should hopefully be clear. But yeah, keep an eye on those levels. And after wave 3 in yellow is done, we should still ideally get a wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. Targeting overall around 41 to 42K would be ideal. Okay, that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Here you can find additional content every single day, and the links for those channels are in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.